Chicago faced backlash over Caitlin Clark error as WNBA fans make feelings clear. Chicago Sky fans were already frustrated after ticket prices plummeted for their clash against the Indiana Fever, and things only got worse when the Sky misspelled Caitlin Clark's name. NBA fans were miffed with the Chicago Sky ahead of their Saturday showdown against the Indiana Fever, due to a botched spelling of Caitlin Clark's name on the injury reports. Clark was sidelined for the WNBA encounter between the Sky and the Fever following a quadriceps injury she endured on May 24 while facing the New York Liberty. Subsequently, ticket values nosedived, some vendors even offering seats at a measly $3 on game day, despite Chicago playing host. Within the United Center, which stepped in as the venue for Saturday's WNBA face-off over the usual Wintrust Arena, an error had Clark's first name and as Caitlin beside Sophie Cunningham in the injury lineup. The misprint flashed across the jumbotron while Clark was parked on the sidelines, and fans launched into castigating Chicago across social media platforms. "Who is Caitlin Clark?" queried one supporter on X upon spotting the misstep. "The disrespect is loud," chimed in another. Another dismayed follower posted, "Why is this so difficult? It's inexcusable at this point." On Thursday, Clark acknowledged her recovery is going well, assuring, "I feel like I've made a lot of progress. I'm not going to rush coming back. It's just not worth it. But after this weekend, I'll be reevaluated and we'll have a better idea." The WNBA and Chicago were aiming for a record-breaking crowd on Saturday, with a surge in ticket demand as fans eagerly anticipated the face-off between Clark and Angel Reese. The United Center, which has 13,000 more seats than the Wintrust Arena, was expected to be packed, but Clark's absence had a significant impact. The Fever and the Sky clashed in the season opener on May 17, where Reese had to be restrained from Clark in the third quarter following the foul call. Organizers were anticipating a near sellout until Clark's injury on May 24 threw a wrench in the works. After the Fever announced on May 26 that Clark would be sidelined for at least 2 weeks, thousands of fans started reselling their tickets. The average price plummeted by 71%, and the vacant seats inside the United Center were evident when the game kicked off on Saturday. Fans who made the journey were still able to catch a glimpse of Clark as she cheered on the Fever from the bench. Cunningham also joined Clark on the sidelines, as they both tried to contribute vocally while being unable to assist Indiana on the court. The Fever were also without head coach Stephanie White, who missed Friday's practice session due to personal reasons. On Saturday, it was confirmed that she would also miss the game, with first assistant Austin Kelly stepping up as acting head coach. Fellow assistants Karima Christmas Kelly and Brian January were also bumped up to more prominent positions, with Indiana remaining tight-lipped about when White is set to return. Prior to the 2025 WNBA season kicking off, White expressed her trust in her coaching family, hinting to the Indy star that the Fever would manage just fine without her presence. "My staff is so good and trusting in them that if I needed to be away for a period of time, it's status quo," stated White. "Our team knows that, they have great respect for them, and I know that, and I trust them implicitly, so it gives even more peace of mind."